So, here we are again. Gonna try to get out into the forest today. It's been a bit of a rush day today. I'm in a loaner car here. I dropped my car off at the dealership this morning to get some work done on it. It's about just after 9 in the morning. And I got a hockey tournament to go to this afternoon with my son, so got the day off work. He has to go to school for half the day, so but I can hopefully just take off and go for a little hike. So anyways, here we go. We'll talk about it on the way. I've never been to this one before, but I'm reasonably sure that I know where it is. I think I've passed it before, so we'll see. So some of you will remember this from last time. We're actually I'm all the way up as far north as I was last time, where we were at the Bender.
Turn left onto Cherry Street.
Yeah, okay, fine. So I'm turning left here. But this is the Bender Graves Tract, York Regional Forest Headquarters down there. But I am turning down
Continue on Cherry Street for 2 kilometers.
Cherry Street, which is totally not a main road whatsoever. For 2 kilometers I'm going down here. Holy cow. Look at this. Alright, well, good thing this is a rental. This must be, that's a nice house. These must be the houses that are backing onto these tracks when I walk through and complain about being in people's backyards. Because there's a whole neighborhood back here. I had no idea. It's like in the middle of the forest. I guess you get a couple of acres and the nice house, and these guys got the stable going and the riding stuff, it looks like. Anyway, kind of cool. Okay, so GPS is telling me that my destination is around 300 meters from here. I do not think that Scout Tract has a parking lot, so we might just be looking for, oh wait a minute, here's the sign. Scout.
You have arrived.
Yep, there we go. I have arrived. And there's nowhere to park. Right. But it looks like there's a decent shoulder. I could probably park on the side, but I'm going to have to turn around. Okay, hang on. Seriously, this is too good to be true. There's a dog. Look at this dude. Look, he's looking at me. I'm looking at him. He lives across the street. I don't live here. You think, am I getting out of this car now? Holy hell. Yeah, he's just going back home. It's all good. You know, I live here, dude. Look at him. That's awesome. He's just a happy dude. He's just going back there. But if I get out of the car now, you know he's going to be coming over to see what's up. That is crazy. So, anyways, this is interesting because it's like right here, the entrance, but there's no parking, and I'm on one side of the street. There's houses on the other. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this one. But I'd be feeling it more if there wasn't a dog walking around by himself. Holy hell. Anyways, I'm reasonably off to the side here, so let's get in the woods. Alright, there it is. Scout Tract. You are here. Looks like a pretty straight shot down to the ponds. So, anyway, let's get walking. Been walking for maybe 3 minutes. Might as well be on the moon. Super quiet. And although there are a ton of dog tracks, I don't see anybody here. Which is great. guess this tree is dead, so people have decided they're gonna carve it up a bit. All right, let's keep on going. So I've been sort of blindly following this trail for this whole hike because I think there's only one trail here. But, we might be coming up to a lake, quote unquote. So we are definitely here. Looks like there's some blowdown. Well, actually a lot. We had a lot of wind go here through here a few nights ago. But I like these little hidey holes here. See if I can get down here. It's a little icy. Oh, right on. And here's the lake. Nice. So stopped in the woods here. It looks like I'm on the shore. This little lake slash pond. And then there's a gigantic one over there, just to the south. I'm not sure if that's on the property. So I'll take a walk over there and see. Actually, I just realized something. This blowdown here was actually marked on the map at the front as storm damage because I just realized the main trail is right behind this tree. So looks like we're gonna have to do a little bit of bushwhacking to get through here. Holy cow. So we gotta go deep cover. Little duck walk to get through the other side. Good times. Holy jeez, is that a hockey net? Now, if you were wondering, where is this guy filming? Now you know. Because only in Canada would there be two old hockey nets out in the middle of the forest beside a frozen pond. Of course, that is amazing. Which means that you can probably come here on the weekends with your stick and your skates over your shoulder and get a good hockey game. That is awesome. Yep, so that's the boundary. I don't know what's going on over there. Private land. And it looks like this trail curls around, probably over by this other lake. At this point, I'm not 100% sure what is a true trail and not. There's no markings here. This is really only one trail. Ooh, train. Scout Tract, you are honestly the best so far. Maybe it's the water slash ice. This is a cool little trail. Following this little side trail, and I thought this is going to go right back to the main trail, which it looks like it might, but I know that if I go around the bottom of the lake, which is the east side, I just came from there, so I know for sure I'll go back to the main trail. So that's the way we're going to go. Had to bushwhack a bit to get back to the main trail. Uphill. And I just found out the snow is a lot deeper off the main trail. There's snow in the boot now. After post holing 2 feet into a drift beside a log. It's funny, I could see the main trail from where I was. At least I thought I could. And I'm like running to get back to it. There's no reason to panic at all. But it's weird. Because for a minute I wasn't exactly sure whether I was where I thought I was. But luckily I am, so anyway. Time to start the long march back to the car. So coming in, I didn't realize how boring this part is. I guess I was so excited to be here for the first time. But this long straightaway coming in was not super exciting. But, you know, you gotta do it to get the good stuff at the end. Well, that's another one in the books. Back at the car, just coming up on the road right now. My car's still there. Didn't get towed, even though there's not a parking lot here, but that's okay. I don't see that dog yet. That's good. Okay, back in the car, we're packed up. Hopefully you can see that. There's the track map. It's clearly a out and back on the same trail with that little loop around that pond. The other two bodies of water that you can see there, I just checked on the main map. Those two larger lakes, ponds, things, unfortunately, are not in the boundaries of the Scout Tract. So that's a bit of a bummer. I guess you could probably go there, but you'd be trespassing. Let's take a look at the distance here. So let's see. Yeah, so that's a short one for sure. So 3 clicks, felt short. 3 clicks, about 50 minutes or so, which is sort of usual. Okay, so all the administration is done now that I'm back in the car, and a few words about the York Regional Forest Scout Tract. First of all, this is the first hike that I've done in the York Regional Forest where there were no dogs on the trail. I don't know if that's a function of this trail. I don't know if that's a function of the time of day, the season. I have no idea. So, but it was good. I also didn't see any people. So obviously no people, no dogs. So that's a good thing. There was literally nobody on this trail. It was excellent. So probably the most secluded yet. A little bit boring because it's just out and back on the same trail. It does go through some older growth forest, which is pretty excellent. But the highlight of this trip for sure is the pond, or yeah, I guess it's not a lake, it's a pond. There's a pond at the end of the trail, and there's trails that lead around the pond. So that's really cool. Be cool in the spring and summer and fall too. But it's really neat in the winter. You saw the hockey nets, which means people are playing shinny on that pond. So that's awesome. Anyway, yeah, this is one of the best ones yet. I'm going to give it, I don't know, it's probably a 7 or 8 out of 10 on the old likability scale. Definitely would come back to this one to go back to those ponds again. So anyway, it's starting to snow just as I'm leaving, which is great. So as usual, back home, hot shower, some food, and we'll call this one done. See you next time.